Hi guys, and welcome to your November 2019. This is going to be the general love energy read for the beautiful sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to be getting some energy that surrounds you, Leo. And I come to you with this look on my face because I already know what the struggle is, and I hate that you guys are going through this, so I apologize in advance. But for some of you, it is so heavy, and I have taken the time to get some of your cards here as a time-saving measure because this is a general love reading for you. This is what you're internalizing. This is what you're going through. It has nothing to do with your partner's perspective. We will bring you those next week. And by now you know that Mercury is in retrograde. It is Scorpio season, and this is going to be retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So we're all in a highly reflective, type of mood right now. Anyway, you're being guided to reflect back on things, reevaluate, release, and do all of these things where you're having to go back and do some things. And I feel like this energy that I'm dealing with right here, a person is not communicating to someone else just that they're unhappy. This is an energy of being tired, Leo. Um, and I'm sorry that you guys are going through this. Now, I've been getting downloads and things have been happening to me in this energy in the last couple of days, and my head is pounding. But I had to bring this reading to you because and in that headache that I have, I can still feel this energy. So because Mercury is in retrograde, I am introducing a couple more oracle cards. I've used them a standalone in other readings, but we're going to be doing one oracle of vision and two sacred destiny oracle cards, as well as the romance angel oracle. I did bring the Illuminated Tarot back for a second month because we are already operating in shadow, just because this is the darker part of the year, and these particular cards are blended and they bring more of what we need out so I can get more out of the reading for you guys. Okay, that's the reason why you guys are like, oh, Marv, this feels like a personal reading. Thank you very much. I'm very humble, but I think it's because of the cards, honestly, needless to say. Before I get started, I just want to show you this Ace of Cups on the top of my deck here. That beautiful Ace of Cups talks to me and lets me know that the message that I am about to bring you guys did once stem from this big, beautiful cup. Something did not turn out the way that you wanted it to. And this energy is an energy that I don't envy. Let me go ahead and get straight to it. First and foremost, you guys got this particular card. The theme of this entire thing is this particular card right here. So this is the inner peace, an instant in time card. There's an energy here of being lost in the moment, feeling like you're in a void, engrossed and transfixed in your circumstances without a specific point or action in the distance. So you're like floating, nothing to do. And if you look at the card, guys, there's a 3 and there's an 8. Do your math. That's 11. You see that back there. Technically, that's 11. That's 1 and 1 if you look at that. So have you been seeing your angel numbers? Have you been seeing 333? Obviously, you can't see 888, but you can certainly break it down if you want to 4 and 4. Do your numerology on these, but I instantly saw that as an 11. 11, it is the card of 38, okay? I feel like you are completely oblivious to what's going on around you right now because you're so engrossed in what's going on. Mentally, you can't think about anything else but this situation, especially now, okay? It's time to achieve some inner peace out of that particular energy. You're being guided to be peaceful with that energy, to try to focus on other things. Easier said than done. But there's not necessarily the situation. It's the aspects of the situation that makes it difficult for you to process it properly, right? First and foremost, the first card that came out is the card of thriving. That is this beautiful card. Now, it's not what you think, okay? So the card of thriving it means that you are a survivor. Can you see that at the bottom? This is the card of survival. Not only do you survive, but you are being guided to use this situation. Use the situation as your catalyst to survive. Not only that, you will become a hero to others because they want you to fail, Leo. They want to be able to talk about this situation. And I see that, of course, this is a love energy read. So you are drowning in your sorrow due to this relationship. And your naysayers want you to fail. There is an energy of opinion here. Okay. Others might find this difficult, but you are going to survive. So you're going to be thriving. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. And that is what thriving means. Rather than just to adapt and do anything and do nothing, you're being guided to make use of it. Let me read that again. You're being guided here to adapt, okay, to the circumstances rather than being overcome by your circumstances. And finally, that little thing that I was telling you about that was hard for you guys just to accept, well, of course, it's truth. That's what it is. There's a truth of this matter that hurts like hell. And that's the hardest part here. So you're definitely struggling to accept what your mental is telling you. Your circumstances reveal the truth. Your circumstances reveal a truth here. There's no talking. There's no talking. You guys aren't talking to one another. You're not speaking about the situation. Let's talk about the peek at the past. So, like I said, it definitely stems from this cup of love here. This could be the one in romantic feelings. Absolutely. Absolutely. But what is the truth that you need to accept out of this cup of love and the fact that this was the one? What is it that you are being guided to accept, Leo? Is it that you allow your desire to overtake you and what you thought was the one? Let me tell you something. This is a soulmate relationship, however, or a soulmate connection. However, what type of soulmate connection was it is what you failed possibly to see at the time, okay? There are circumstances here, and I'm telling you that when I saw your theme, instantly Spirit threw out these swords, okay? We start out with the Queen of Swords, absolutely. Look at that. Next, we have the Jack of Diamonds or the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. In the heart of this matter, there needs to be some planning. There needs to be a conversation that is also the card for a conversation, although Two of Clubs is the equivalent of the Two of Wands. You guys need to come together and put a plan together and figure out what you are both going to do. I'm going to explain. What lets me know what is going on is this, first of all, Five of Wands. Didn't I tell you that I heard the opinion and I heard the chatter, the chitter chatter? This is the Five of Wands. This is conflict, this is confusion, and this is quarreling. There's been a whole lot of folks all up in this. And I told you that you're more than your circumstances, but in the circumstances lie a truth that one or both of you fail to accept, okay? It's time to put a plan together and sit down and talk about how you're going to deal with this because it's here. And you can't continue to turn a blind eye to what this is, Leo. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more. Just roll with me. There we go. This is also the Devil card, by the way. Okay. So you're being bound by the chains and the restrictions and the beliefs and the limiting beliefs that this energy has bogged you down and held you down in it. And then if we give you one more, Spirit flew these cards out together. They were stuck together, Leo. The Five of Pentacles. Feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. There's possibly some money loss here, as well as this being the Hierophant. This Hierophant to me means that a marriage has come to an end. I'm going to let you know that the Tower supports this ending down in the bottom of the deck energy. There are some harsh things that need to come about. There are some harsh truths that need to be brought to the forefront. There are boundaries, and someone here is talking out of their ass rather than talking like they got some sense. First of all, I hate to say that, but I see it. Someone in this energy, Leo, and it is your energy, but of course, if you're surrounded around this, it could go either way, but it's your reading. It's not your partner's perspective. It's the energy that surrounds you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm telling you now, someone here does a whole lot of talking and not enough action. There is not enough intention to action here. Someone goes out and acts on their desire rather than really doing what's best for the collective, okay? I'm telling you with this Queen of Swords, there is some guarding here, and there's been some harsh words. So there's been some pain, and there's been some action that has been covered up by the sword. Okay. Then there is a offer here. Now, this is where we're going to stop it. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. There has been an education through circumstance. That education has brought a new way to do things. When I say that, it's not positive. The Knight of Pentacles typically is a positive card, but in the way in which this Knight is operating in this energy, it is being misconstrued to me and being interpreted to me, which is why I'm interpreting it to you very negatively, okay? There is an offer, but this is an outside offer. There's been some things, but this is acting in your own self-interest. Now, in the heart of the matter, we have the need to want to make plans. These are plans that are being made in your own self-interest rather than talking to the other party. Yes, this person probably did some betraying. Yes, this person has probably done a lot of things. If this is what's happening to you, Leo. But you do yourself no justice by sitting this person down and not having the proper conversation with them to end this because you were unhappy, okay? It's your energy and you're responsible for it regardless of how you were led. Whatever led you to do what I'm about to tell you that you're doing, there's no justification. I can agree with you, but what difference does that make? When it comes down to your karma and keeping your karma clear, the way in which you wanted to end this was deceitful. I'm telling you right now that there is a betrayal here. Leo, the energy is saying that you did some things to your partner or a person that you were connected with behind their back. Money wise. So when I say that this Knight of Pentacles is being used or is being depicted in a way, this is an outside energy. The main energy up here is what you're going through. And when I look at these pentacles, this is work. This is school. You met this person. This could be a boss for somebody. This can be either your boss, someone at your school. Some of you guys are students. There is a full-blown affair. You went ahead and had an affair and did not tell your partner about it because you feel like you could not speak to them or whatever. And I'm going to let you know right now, it could have been done to you, but I don't feel that way. Your Romance Angel Oracles card indicates that there is a reconciliation from someone from your past. So this person at school, at work, is someone that you knew before, dealt with before. This is your person that could possibly stand beside in the background knowing about this other person, and it's like, okay. And that is the reason why this situation has come crashing down. You actually have feelings for that person, or this is this person right here. Okay. The person that you are cheating on, you really did at one point feel like it was your true love. And like I said, I see the Hierophant, so there's the engagement. The bottom of the deck energy is the new person and how you're feeling. I really, really, really feel like this energy up here is the energy that you have for the person that you're cheating with. The Peak of the Past and this Ace of Cups is the person that you're cheating on. I'm telling you. And the reason why I say that is because I can see that a person, whoever's doing this cheating, is torn. Okay. They're torn. That's what I see. But here's the Tower. That is the Six of Wands. And there's a transition that needs to happen here. There is a struggle with the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of defensive energy. Someone has been caught up. Again, Leo, this could be what you're doing, or this could be what is happening to you. If everything that I've said has been what they have done and you have found out, because let's face it, Leos are hell of a detective. Especially depending on what moon you have. I'm going to start calling out these zodiac signs in a minute. But this is a defensive energy. This is someone is on the defense, trying to defend this person from the past. Maybe it was a relationship that ended. They felt like it was their one true love. They reconcile on your break, or they reconcile behind your back, whatever it is. Because it's general, it's the energy that surrounds you or what you're doing again. And then when I look at this, we got the Nine of Wands. Now I'm going to tell you that Nine of Wands energy is the wounded warrior. Okay, you've been fighting with this person, and you know, I can see it both ways. You know, if you're cross watching, for a Leo, and this is what the Leo did to you, then it is what it is, you know. But I feel like it's fair game, Leo, because, you know, you get a bad rap at being, you know, you get a bad rap for cheating and doing things behind your partner's back because the sun rules your house. That is your major arcana. That is also the Nine of Wands. So it's almost like a self-imposing, it's like that Fiona Apple line, fondle my trigger and you blame my gun. I feel like, but this is what I'm saying. It's something that you do to yourself. It's like a self-imposing thing. You put yourself in this situation, Leo. You know you should walk away from the person, but you would rather get them back. You know you shouldn't accept this, but you would rather dip and dab with your little dips, or go and do. You would rather, in a low vibrational energy overcomes you. Sex to you or intimacy to you is fun. Your sign is ruled by the sun, which is what this is. So that's what lets me know, again, the Peak of the Past is the person you're in a relationship with. Okay. The bottom of the deck energy is the person. I'm telling you, this is how I'm getting it. The bottom of the deck energy is the person that came back. There is somebody that still had your heart from a long time ago and mad that you with the person that you with now. I hope you followed all of that. Okay. So although this is over, this person makes you happy. You're struggling to walk away from this, but you don't want to because your desire will not let you go. So you're struggling to release your desire. You're struggling again. Where's my card? I done covered it up. You're struggling to accept a circumstance. You're struggling again. Okay, this is your struggle. You're trying to sit back and figure out what you want to do. You want some inner peace because you're starting to feel guilty. You know you probably shouldn't have done some things, but again, you are kind of just floating in your own sense of reality. You are in a full-blown relationship with another person. But then this other person has come back. That was a brief reconciliation. Now you're all wrapped up. That's what happens in Mercury retrograde, my lovely Leos. That's what happened. And you're going to be hit at some point with why you left the person to begin with. Yes, the intimacy may be good. They may be telling you everything that you want to hear, but you have not handled this other situation properly, okay? Remember, thriving, okay? Thriving. Sorry about that. And then we have the truth, okay? You need to accept the circumstances of this situation and lie in this bed that you have created. There is all types of layers up and through here. But you know, it's going to resonate with someone. I am reading for the collective and I can't hit everybody. But if this resonates with you, I want to know what's going on. Readings at marvelousmadame.com. You don't want to drop it, but Leos, y'all don't care. Y'all will drop it in the comments. You're like, oh, well, I did it because of such and such. I ain't judging, babes, but this is what it is. So, wow. I hope that made sense. You're seeing some 1111s. It's feeling right, but it's wrong. I'm just letting you know. And if you do feel like this other person from the past is the one for you, just do it the right way. Keep your karma clear and make sure that you raise your vibration. That's it. Hope it made sense. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I am accepting appointments for personal readings. Go ahead and go to my scheduler. All of that information is below, or you can book at www.marvelousmadame.com. Okay. Your Divine Energy Oracle messages are now posted on Channel 2. Go check Channel 2 out. And I will see you guys here next week when we do it again. I will finally be bringing you the energy from this person's perspective, your partner's perspective, when we find out what aren't they telling you. I'm going to make you feel guilty because I'm about to show you this Ace of Cups for that person you're in a relationship with. Yeah. Here we go. Bye, Leo.